Hello, my divinities. Welcome, welcome. So, today's collective, I'm going to do something a little differently. Not the first time I've done this, but I took out all of the major arcanas and court cards from the Lover's Path. I think what's it called? The Lover's Path. Yeah, the Lover's Path Tarot. And we're going to use this kind of like an oracle card to set the theme for the story we're going to be tapping into today. Okay, so while I prepare a little space here, I want to say thank you to everybody who has subscribed to either Patreon or Facebook. You guys are my MVPs because that's my main source of income. So I'm very, very appreciative and grateful for all of you. That being said, I'm also grateful to everybody who takes the time to comment, to react, those of you who share my posts, those of you who make sure you're following, sending stars. All of those things make an impact, and I'm very, very grateful for all of you. That being said, let's go ahead and get started. Oh, warning, there are scammers out there. They're getting more advanced. I've seen them have full-on conversations where they're explaining that they're off in some temple and blah, 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 trying to pass themselves off as me. Guys, please, for the love of everything you find holy, I will never message you to ask for a donation. Apparently, this person's going around saying that I'm in a temple and therefore I need donations to do. No. That's why I do Patreon. That's why I do subscriptions. Because then whoever can afford to support will, and those who can't will still get content. I know that I have donations on my profile or on the description box of the videos, but that's because people randomly want to send gifts, not because I'm messaging you, asking you for a donation. So please don't fall for that, okay? Please don't. You'll be able to tell who they are because my Cash App, my Venmo, everything I have has Artesana Divina as my name. So whenever they start asking you for donations, just ask them for what's their Cash App, what's their Venmo. And you'll clearly see that the name there is not me, okay? Plus, the followers are different. The posts that they have were not created by them. They just shared mine. Please be careful. I get so worried. Anyways, okay, here we go. Let's see. What's the theme of this collective? What's the theme of this collective? All right. We've got Ivan and Odette. Number 18, Illusion. This is basically like the moon card. So hold on, because honestly, the little cards that come with it don't really say much. So we can read the message off of there first, but then I'm going to Google it because I don't think it's going to tell us much. Okay, so this traditionally represents the moon, right? Keywords: fantasies, intuition, emotion, enchantment. Princess Odette, heroine of the popular ballet Swan Lake, was cursed by a sorcerer to remain a swan forever except at night. The only way her enchantment could be broken was by a vow of eternal love. However, if this vow were broken, even by chance, she would die. When Prince Ivan met her, he promised to love her and to return to claim her as his bride. But the sorcerer tricked Ivan, and he soon heard a heartrending cry in the distance, the cry of a dying swan. Ivan ran to rescue Odette, but it was too late. So, what it means: enchanted by love, for better or for worse. Confused by illusions that may or may not be real. Intense emotion, the need to know what's real. Reversed, it could represent delusion, deception, discomfort with emotions or relationships, lack of satisfaction. Okay, well, I was wrong. They did give us a story. So now we look into the story itself of whoever is in the drama of Ivan and Odette energy. So let's see. Who is in the Ivan and Odette energy? Tell us. We've got... Oh, I'm going to do the spread I did the previous days. So we're going to be looking at the first person. 8 of Pentacles. Tell me about the first person. 9 of Pentacles. Tell me about the first person. The Sun card. Tell me about the second person. 4 of Cups. Tell me about the second person, please. Six of Pentacles. And the Eight of Chalices. Tell me about their future together. What's the outcome of this relationship? Five of Pentacles. The outcome, future of this relationship. Hierophant. Interesting. One more for the future outcome. Wow. Okay. This is... Let's look at the past before I say anything. Tell me about the past between these two. Temperance, Seven of Pentacles, past. Tell me about the past. And the Chariot. Overall energy, Page of Swords. Followed by the Emperor, Six of Cups, Five of Swords, Ten of Cups. Interesting. So we have a masculine here. Illusion. And the story of trust, basically, because it's about making a promise and not breaking it. But okay, so let's take a look at the story and then we'll see how it connects to the oracle card. So we have a masculine here showing up as observing somebody, watching somebody. The person that they're watching comes up as the sun. Well, at least I don't know why I decided this is the masculine, but I did. Okay, that was subconscious. So I'm going to assume this might be the feminine. I could be wrong. Let's see. On the feminine side, we have Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, someone who's very hardworking, someone who does the most because they want to live a very comfortable, luxurious life. Hold on, I forgot to turn off this candle. So yeah, they do the most because they want a comfortable life. With the Sun card here, I think there's someone who really focuses on their happiness. And because they're more concerned about their future and their plans and their life, they shine because they're not concerned with what anybody else is doing. They don't really, pursue that line of thought. So it makes them glow, whether they realize it or not. On this side, we have somebody who has Four of Cups energy. So that could mean two different things. Either one, they are looking at this feminine like the one that got away, or two, they are looking at this feminine like, I don't want you. So possible rejection. Six of Pentacles. Interestingly enough, we have Six Pentacles here, which indicates that this person is of a generous nature. They want to give. This is conflicting because they want to give, but they also don't want to give. Or they want to give because they feel like they missed this opportunity in the past. With the Eight of Cups here, they might have felt like they emotionally disconnected from this feminine and maybe now want to repair it. But in the past, it shows that they put in a lot of time and energy into this feminine. But with the Chariot, it was because they saw the feminine like a challenge. It was about the conquest. Oh, so that could be what it means. So in this story, he makes promises, but I don't know what the trick was. Actually, let's look it up. Now I'm curious. How was he tricked? And we'll know. We'll know if it has foundation or not. Okay. Ivan and Odette. Okay. So she's a princess who's turned into a swan. Right. Hold on. Let's see. All of this just telling me the history of the ballet. As beautiful as that is, that's not what I'm here to find out. Here we go. So it's weird. In the ballet, he's called Siegfried, not Ivan. I don't know where that comes from, but okay. Okay, so the spell can only be broken if one who has never loved... Oh! One who has never loved before swears to love Odette forever. That's the only way the spell can be broken. Siegfried sets about winning Odette's trust as they fall in love, but as dawn arrives, the spell draws Odette and her companions back to the lake. Okay. So, 6 princesses are presented to the prince as candidates for marriage. And this one person presents his daughter, Odile, who is transformed to look like Odette. Odette tries to warn him, but he doesn't see her. He then proclaims to the court that he will marry Odile. And then, of course, yeah, Odette dies. Okay, so, wow. It definitely involves deception because they tricked him. But if we're going to apply that to this, we have to take into account the fact that this is just the preliminary energy. Ultimately, though, they showed up in the energy of wanting to conquer her, wanting her to be a conquest of theirs. So this is difficult because I don't understand the ending then. The Hierophant, but then with the 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. So, okay. Oh, guys. Okay, it just clicked. So this Ivan / Siegfried person chose someone else. They might have been tricked, but they chose someone else who maybe put on some sort of glamour, maybe tried them to look like the feminine, and they got married. There's a lot of grief on both sides. There's a lot of, or they're in a commitment. There's grief. We miss each other. Oh man, this is messy. Let's start clarifying. Tell me about this Page of Swords. Page of Swords again with Judgment. Okay. You know, what's weird is that with the Judgment card, the first thing I'm getting, 9 of Wands. In this story, the feminine obviously didn't die, but it was a metaphorical death in the sense that the relationship ended because they might have pursued someone else. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe the Chariot and 7 of Pentacles is them investing time into a whole different person who they thought was similar to the sun. Because it's like they're watching the feminine, but they're judging her as in, that's the energy I'm getting. Like they're judging her from the perspective of, how dare you move on from me when you know I was tricked. But with the 9 of Wands, she's protecting herself now. She saw them, this could go 2 different ways. Either she saw them pursue someone else wholeheartedly, or this is how they pursued her, but just for a conquest. I don't think it is, though, because I don't know if you've noticed that the pentacles are gradually increasing. We have the 5 of Pentacles here, 6 of Pentacles here, 7 of Pentacles here, but the 8 and the 9 on her side. So the past showed up with the 7, 6, 5. Hers are increasing, his are decreasing. So, and I'm saying his only because it's Emperor energy. This could be a feminine as well. I'll apply it as you know. You know, sometimes we have to switch roles. But I think this is someone who really went in hot and heavy with someone else. They invested a lot of time and energy to come together with and I think it's a different person. And now 6 of Pentacles is also giving to 2 different situations, right? I think they're trying to do this, but eventually they'll end up losing this feminine and having to focus on whoever they chose, with the feminine protecting herself from them. Let's see. Tell me about the Temperance card. Ugh, that's a lot. Damn it. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. What did I tell you? 8 of Pentacles. 9 of Swords. The High Priestess. The Moon. Wow. Yeah. There's a couple of ways this could go. Since this story is the fact that, oof, look at this shit. Stabbing right on the back. Like, it's more than that. They're sitting on this person's head and stabbing them in the back. Well, this one is just staring at the truth, really, because one sword is the Ace of Swords, the truth. Yeah, okay, so that was what they did. But this story is about somebody who actually gave a promise of love. So that could be interpreted multiple ways depending on the situation, right? But somehow they transmitted this feeling of you're safe with me, you're secure with me, this is okay, and then boom, stabbed in the back. So Temperance actually represents the feminine energy, who now is showing up with Queen of Pentacles. And look, the 8 of Pentacles and the Queen and the 8 is the 9. So yes, this side. There's somebody who used all that energy. This is an alchemizing energy, because it's taking what was supposed to be negative and turning it into a positive. Was it easy? No. 9 of Swords, she went through hell. She probably went through a dark night of the soul. But with the High Priestess energy, she listened to her intuition, and her intuition guided her to alchemize that energy. So although she realized this wasn't what I thought it was an illusion. It wasn't real. It helped her. It gave her all the energy she needed to get to the 8 and 9 of Pentacles. So she found the silver lining in this devastating situation. Tell me about the 7 of Pentacles. Tell me about the 7 of Pentacles. Look, 7 of Pentacles again with the 3 of... Ooh, what did I just say? Third party, we got 3 of Cups. Damn. I'm not sure why it's reminding us of this, because this story seems to have finished, but maybe for some people, they need the reminder, right? Page of Wands. Wow. So this was it was a third party, but they were dealing with someone who was just kind of sampling things. This Page of Wands energy is that little kid going through the store that wants to try all the samples that they're giving out in the store, you know? And it cost them. It got them into a third party. With the 7 of Pentacles, this could go also 2 different ways. For some, the 7 of Pentacles energy is what they invested in the Queen of Pentacles before they ended up with someone else. Or 2, it represents them having been with someone else, liking the flirtation with the Queen of Pentacles, but still moving forward and in a connection with someone else. So either way, very much third party situation. A lot of investment into it. Tell me about the Chariot. Oh, what'd I tell you? Santa Muerta, the death card. It led to a death. Not an actual death, but the death of the connection between this masculine and the Queen of Pentacles. Now, with the Wheel of Fortune, though, it is telling us that that's how things were supposed to go. This was meant to work out this way. Can y'all hear the rain? I love that. I love that. Clarify Eight of Pentacles. Let's see. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles. The Ace of Cups. The King of Cups. The Eight of Pentacles is the energy of putting in a lot of work, being diligent, doing something consistently. So these two, again, it could have been either way. Either one, they had already invested a lot of time and energy into each other, and then this King of Cups found someone else. That could definitely be it. Or two, this King of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles spent a lot of time together to the point where they were kind of a part of each other's routine, part of each other's day. And that's where the emotions started blossoming. Clarify Nine of Pentacles. The Hanged Man. With the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So this Hanged Man always talks to me of disconnecting because the head is separate from the body. So I think that at some point, this Queen of Pentacles had to, she is a Queen of Pentacles, which means she's very in touch with reality. She's very grounded. At some point, she had to acknowledge, okay, this isn't going anywhere. I thought it was. I realized it's not. It's not something real. It's not something tangible, and that's what I want. So she disconnected. Yeah. She learned some lessons along the way, though. Tell me about the Sun card. Tell me about the Sun card. Ten of Wands. I feel like at some point, oh man, yep, that just makes it stronger. The Lovers, Seven of Swords. At some point, this feminine really was truly, absolutely happy with this person, with this King of Cups. Until she realized that it was just an illusion. They chose someone else. They made the declaration of love to someone else. And then that happiness became a burden because all those moments that they spent together, all the whatever it is that they had experienced together, it became torture to remember it. It became heavy for her to be carrying. That's probably what pushed her to just sever the connection. Tell me about the Four of Cups. Queen of Wands. With the Page of Wands. Five of Swords, Ace of Wands. I don't think this Queen of Wands is them, this person, this feminine. So I'm going to say this is someone else. This might be the type of person that made their choice and they thought that they were choosing the best person, because Queen of Wands is someone who's very attractive, very popular, very sexy, alluring in some ways. They chose that, but I don't think it worked out well for them. Because with the Four of Cups, there's a lack of happiness. There's discontent. Let's see. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles. Ten of Swords. Ooh. And the Tower. Oh, yeah. Something went real sideways. So I'm going to say that this masculine not only chose someone else, but was investing heavily in this person. They were also investing with this Queen of Pentacles, but at some point that blew up. And so then they started focusing on their Queen of Wands. However, that's not working out either, because now we're showing up with the Ten of Swords. It's like they started giving less and less energy. 7, 6, 5. I'm telling you, it's just the numbers are reducing on this side. With the Ten of Swords and the Tower, this Queen of Wands was not at all what they expected. So basically, they created an illusion for the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands created an illusion for them. If that's not the epitome of what goes round comes around, I really don't know what is, because that's basically what happened. They sat here creating some magical world so that the Queen of Pentacles was happy and gave to them, even if it wasn't real, even if it was fake. While they're over here thinking that this person is real. But what you put out is what you're going to get. Karma literally just means cause and effect. It's represented by a scale, because if you put even 1 grain of rice on a scale, it's going to shift. And it's going to cause this other side to lift, right? That's what karma is. What you put onto the scale will automatically reflect on your side. And this person still doesn't, well, at least to this point, has not grasped that concept. So they're over here creating illusions and being fooled as well. And it just blew up in their face right now with the Tower, Ten of Swords. It did not go well. Let's see what's underneath. 6 of Cups. Look at that. 4. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Tell me about the 8 of Cups. Tell me about the 8 of Cups. Page of Pentacles. Okay. Okay. So, 6 of Pentacles, the Empress, 5 of Cups. Remember when I said that whoever they were pulled into a connection with, like this story, Siegfried or Ivan, whatever his name is, was tricked, right? So they might have been fooled, but the universe isn't really cutting them any slack, because they're like, well, you might have been fooled, but you were fooling someone else. So let's call it even, okay? Emperor, Empress. The Queen of Pentacles maybe wasn't an empress, but wasn't trying to portray herself as one. She was portraying herself as she is, Queen of Pentacles, authenticity. This person might have been portraying themselves as an empress, which is why they thought they were a match, but they're actually a Queen of Wands. Not that that's bad, but it's not an empress. So they were already deceiving the emperor. But with the 6 of Pentacles coming out twice, a lot of that deception was because they liked what the emperor gave them. Whether it's financial, emotional, sexual, energetic, whatever the emperor was providing them with, they were willing to create an illusion for that. And it's ironic, because the emperor ended up disappointed, but it's, again, it's what they gave to this queen over here. Let's look at the future. Tell me about that 5 of Pentacles. King of Wands. Well, I wonder who is the partner of the King of Wands. Oh yeah, this one. So 6 of Cups. They've already built some sort of connection or bond with this Queen of Wands. So they feel like they can't leave. Even if this wasn't their ideal match, there's still a match on some level. So they're going to stay. They're going to stay because they're like, well, I already did it. Hierophant. Tell me about the Hierophant. Oh, one more thing. We are clarifying the 5 of Pentacles. So they may stay, but the whole time, they're maybe it's not even this person that they're missing, but they're missing what this person used to give them that this person isn't really giving. Tell me about the Hierophant. Wow, the difference. 9 of Pentacles and the Hierophant. This is a very big difference, because 9 of Pentacles is this person. Hierophant is this person with the 6 of Wands. So basically, they're both going to continue their life apart from each other. This might have just been a warning to people who like creating illusions for others. Like, be careful, be careful. You create an illusion for other people, then that's why you get lied to, because you are putting those grains of rice on the scale, and that's what you're going to get on the other side, because that's the energy you're putting out. So, Six of Wands, I feel like both people are now, this Queen of Pentacles focused on her growth, her success, her career. And this person now has no choice but to do the same, because they have nothing left here emotionally, maybe sexually, but not emotionally. So they're going to focus on their marriage and trying to salvage what scraps they can from this disaster. Tell me about the Five of Cups. But there is a lot of sorrow. There is a lot of loneliness. Clarify Five of Cups. There's a lot of regret. We've got Seven of Cups and the Two of Wands. So this, I will give them that. I'll give them that. Even though it can be a little dumb sometimes, but I'll give them that. This, oh, look at that. We've got another 10 at the bottom of the deck. This Emperor had multiple options, Seven of Cups, but they were decisive. They chose this false Empress, this Queen of Wands. But with the Ten of Pentacles, the reason they don't leave is because, one, it could be that they're too stable, too comfortable, or two, it's because there's a lot of wealth here. So they might have chosen financial stability over emotional fulfillment. But they also won't leave it behind. So ultimately, that's their choice. They've already made their choice. They've made their bed and they're going to lie in it. So we can respect that, right? Being decisive. Anyways, that's what I got for you. Hopefully this gave you some clarity, some sort of guidance, I hope. And as usual, I look forward to feedback. I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.